Croeso, and welcome back to the Cymru Nerd Cave. How are you doing? I hope you're all well. Today we're going back to something that I used to review a lot and then kind of stopped reviewing in lieu of other things, and it's a bit weird that I did that, but I decided because of certain things I'll go back to reviewing a few of these again. So yeah, I'm reviewing a Transformer. Oh, it's been a while, like I said, and it's going to be Earthrise Wheeljack. Cut that out, I won't. Yeah, Earthrise Wheeljack, because I got him a little while ago now and basically just haven't reviewed him because I've not been feeling Transformers recently, but I made a purchase a little while ago that got me right back into it again, and I have been watching the Siege series. I'm up to like episode 3, the end of episode 3 now, and yeah, it's alright, isn't it? It's okay. It's better than that Machinima balls. That was just not good. At least it's trying, and I guess it's the start of something. So yeah, the voice acting is a bit, but I'll get used to that. That's not a problem. I think that's just a carryover from the massive G1 performances that I'm used to. This is sort of trying to take it down a notch, and I guess I can understand that. You know, I'm not just going to hate on something indiscriminately, which isn't, you know, it's not like me at all, but it's okay. They're going for something, and I kind of respect the fact that they're going for something. The only thing I would say, like I say, is the voices, and they all sound a bit similar. If I was not watching it, and if I was just listening to it, I might have trouble discerning which voice is which. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm not a voice actor, so, you know, I don't really get to say that, do I? I don't know. Those who can't criticise, I guess. But anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look at this guy now. So here we have Earthrise Wheeljack in his alt mode. It's a classic Lancia rally car. It looks really, really, really good. I'm a big fan of the Generations Wheeljack. I really love that toy. I'm pretty sure I've done a review on it before, but I don't know, this alt mode might actually be better. I know. It, to me, is as G1 gets, which is kind of what it's going for, but it's also going for the new aesthetic as well. Because it's Earthrise and not Siege, then it loses all of the scuff marks, all of the metal damage, all that kind of stuff that you see in the cartoon, ironically enough. Because Wheeljack's pretty beat up in that. In this, he's all pristine and all nice because they're on Earth with new alt modes, supposedly. And so he looks like that Lancia car that actually existed in the real world. Just looks bloody lovely. Lots of little details on here as well. So he's got 638, which he had, and he's got loads of little sponsorships like Praxis and Travels that in the Zone. Oh, what's that say? Invent Zone. There you go. Modulator. Lots of Japanese characters there, which I don't know what they mean. And Aerobolt. Now, Aerobolt, I'm guessing... Well, I mean, there's an RID character called Aerobolt, so I'm not entirely sure what that's a reference to, but it should be Alitalia, because that's what was on the actual rally car, that's what was on the original G1 version. So I'm not entirely sure what that is. But there you go. Still very nice. Still got the red-green highlights on there as well. Really, really nice. The cockpit doesn't open. It does open because of the transformation, but it doesn't open, so don't try and do that. The only thing, the other thing as well, is that the gun does come off, the cannon does come off, so he just has a proper, like, a rally car mode. The only thing kind of bothers me is sometimes these front bits are a bit of a bugger to sort of stay. I mean, they do, and they do move about, because that's just part of the transformation. But sometimes they do move about a bit and are a bit annoying, but... apart from that, oh yeah, and he has got Gobot head underneath. But that's all right. who's going to look at the underside of it anyway? It just looks really cool and it rolls along nicely, and yeah, that's what you want from a Wheeljack toy. He looks bloody cool. Just very quickly before I do transform into robot mode, the cannon, very nice, very reminiscent of his G1 self, and I do like that a lot. It doesn't come with any other guns. Sadly, doesn't come with the wrenches that he comes with in his Generations form, but there you go. You can't have everything. Other than that, it's just really nice. Let's go transform him. Back in a sec. Now. So here we have Wheeljack in robot form, and yeah, he's really, really nice. I think this may just edge it into being my favourite Wheeljack toy because it's just so quintessentially the character. It's kind of short, it's stocky, it's clearly not a fighter. Everything that Wheeljack is, you know, he's not got a gun, he doesn't come with one of those, he comes with his cannon there, which, you know, has a multitude of functions, but fighting isn't always one of them. It just looks so nice. Again, it's this aesthetic of the G1 that I love. And the fact of the matter is, if they can keep improving on it and, you know, keep it going and keep it looking sort of the best version of it that it can possibly be. It's not perfect. It's got some windows in the legs that you can see. I'm sure you can see there. They keep coming off. They pop off really easily when you put in the legs, because basically the legs fold out from there like so. And they do have a tendency to pop off, as do the arms. They're sort of held on at the joint there. You can see the sort of post joint that it is. I don't know, can you see that better? There we go. And that does have a tendency to come out, so he does fall apart a little bit. But I guess it's not that much of a problem. He's got all the articulation you want that, you know, I'm basically not going to show, but you can pose him nicely. What are you going to do? What am I going to do? But it just looks so nice. The head, again, is so quintessentially Wheeljack. And the other thing I quite like is that these little side ears that light up when he talks, they're not clear. They do have a tendency to be clear sometimes. And I'm not a big fan of light piping, I've got to admit. Sometimes it's nice. Most of the time it's a bit of a ball ache, I've got to admit, because it just washes out the face of the Transformer that you're looking at. None of that here. It's all painted. I kind of prefer that. But again, looks really nice. Kibble, I mean, there is no kibble. He's got a flat silhouette on the side, flat side profile. It's perfect. It's such a good little figure. And he looks really good from the back. And I really love the fact that his rear spoiler is what turns into his little wings on the back as well. It's not a case of part forming. It's not a case of coming out from the sides of the doors because his arms are the sides of the doors. It just looks so good. And it's got the clear plastic bit there as well, forming his visor, his windshield. It just looks great. If you can pick up Earthrise Wheeljack, I definitely advise you to do so, because I took a bit of a punt on it, and I didn't get Cliff Jumper. I could have got Cliff Jumper at the same time and didn't. Kind of wish I did, because Cliff Jumper looks really good, but I sort of went with Wheeljack. Do not at all regret it. He's really, really good. One toy I also took a punt on recently was Scorponok. I'm not sure if I can review that because I don't think I've got the space, but I will say, I'm going to try, and I will say, oh my god, he's brilliant. And I'm totally into Scorponok again, like I was when I was a kid, which is awesome. It does mean that I kind of need to buy a G1 version now. Oh well, never mind. If you can get Wheeljack, please do get Wheeljack, because he's a joy. He's a pleasure to transform, and he's a pleasure to have and pose, and yeah, I really like him. That's it from me though today. Please do take care of yourselves and each other. Wear a mask if you can. Don't drink the bleach. And let's beat this thing by sticking together. Bye bye for now.